Okay, so I'm in a Rockwood 2104S travel trailer. This is my little project that I just completed, and I wanted to show you how to use up some space in your trailer and make more room. Right next to the refrigerator here. This is a very small trailer, 21 foot overall. It's got a little slide out. It's just an okay trailer. It's a Rockwood. But we found out after a few camping trips that we really need more space, and so I decided to take this, what appears to be a clothes closet for hanging clothes, and put some shelves in it. So I'll show you what I did here. Put this, I'm trying to hold this light so you can see, but we'll go to the back first. You know, one of the problems with these travel trailers is the walls are paper thin, 1/8 inch thickness at best, probably. And then of course you got right here, we've got a side wall, and then back here is the back of the trailer, and then this is just a empty wall next to the fridge. But so what I did to give it some strength and to have something substantial to hang on to, I took a piece of 1/4 inch Luan and cut it to fit in here, and then I bolted the shelf hangers on from the back, and I countersunk them so they'd be flush, so they wouldn't be sticking out. And then I went around and I drilled holes everywhere that I wanted to fasten it to the back wall. I used molly screws, but over on this wall over here, didn't intend to, but I ran into a aluminum stud, so I went ahead and put metal screws on that side, and that's actually good, I guess, because it gives it more strength. But in the rest of the place I put molly screws, and that worked real well. The length, it goes all the way down to the floor down here, so you know it's kind of supported by the floor. And let me put this light in here. So one thing that you got to be careful about when you're doing this, I think it came out pretty good. These shelves are just rock solid. And one little tip I learned from a lady on YouTube is these are curtain rods, actually. And I went to Home Depot and bought these. I cut them down. You can see it's very easy to cut them down. They're very adjustable. They got springs in them. You can cut them to any length you want. These were about 24 inches. The width of this little cabinet is 17 inches. But what's nice about these things is, you know, they'll retain anything that you have. You can put them back here if you don't have a full cabinet. You know, if you just got some bottles of water or something you want to keep back here and you don't want things sliding around. Or you can set it up like where I have this one, just to keep things from kind of falling in down here, and you know how it is when you open the door and everything comes crashing out. So I thought that was an excellent tip, and I was trying to figure that out. At first I was trying to figure out how I could mount this upside down, but it cannot really adequately be mounted upside down the way these brackets are. So my solution was this. And I like this solution. These things are very strong, and they you know, you could put several of them in here if you wanted to. You could put 2 or 3 of them across there if you wanted to put dividers. But this is really going to give us a lot of space. You know, it's very strong. I use some pretty stout, you know, 1/4 inch plywood back there. I use some pretty stout bolts to hang those things off of. The metal shelving is very, it's got like 200-pound capacity or something. But like my old dad said, too strong never failed. The only thing you gotta be careful about when you screwing against the wall, a wall, where you got the wall, and then you got foam insulation, and then you've got the fiberglass on the outside of the trailer. So you got to be careful what you screw in there, because you could poke through the other side if your screws are too long. So at first, I got these little molly screws, and I started measuring the thickness of the wall, and these were just too long. They would have poked right through, and that would have been a disaster. So after I measured, I ended up with these. These are some little small ones. These work perfect. Just take a drill bit and drill it out just about the size of this, a little bit smaller than this OD of this little molly screw, and then you can they go in real well. This board is very hard. It's not like sheetrock. It's pretty tough stuff. It's actually plywood. It's just real thin plywood. So we got a good back here. Everything's sturdy. We got our little retainers. I don't know whether I'm going to add another shelf or not. I think we're going to see how it goes with these 2 shelves. But there's plenty of room in here. You know, you can put your water bottles now, and you know, you could put them like back there and different things. So I'm pretty proud of this little project. It wasn't real expensive. The most expensive part of it was the shelving. Everything came from Lowe's except for these. I got these from Home Depot because they were white, and Lowe's didn't have the white ones. They had the kind of a beige looking one. Not that I'm real worried about looks, as you can see, because this is not this is more for function than looks. But hey, once you close the door, who cares? And anyway, that's my little project there. Hope you like it. I got other things I'm going to be working on. Try to find more space in this little bitty trailer here. So we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.